Good morning and happy Tuesday, everyone. I am back. It feels like I have been gone forever. It feels like I haven't channeled collective insight and guidance forever, but I am back. Today is April 22nd. Literally flew in from the USA yesterday morning at around 6 a.m. I think before that I was up for a total of 36 hours. Jet lag has royally kissed and kicked my ass. But I've got a free moment at the moment. I really wanted to tap in back into the collective energies, check in with you guys, see how you're all going. Thank you to everybody, especially those in my Patreon group. I know before I left, I was going to keep you guys updated and stuff while I was over there, and honestly, there was just no time. I am going to do a bit of a vlog and stuff and sort of tell you about my experience, because it was the most profound experience I've had in my life for a very, very long time. I'll be sharing more over on the Patreon. But if you are a member over on my Patreon, part of my collective community who want to live a little bit more of a spirit-led lifestyle, those who want to take Spirit's current guidance and apply it to their life to help you move forward, thank you all so much for your patience over there. A few people did join while I was over there, so thank you so much. It's so great to have you in there. Hopefully I'll be able to do this reading justice today, because my so much has changed. But anyway, I'm going to do a collective reading for everybody today. So if you are a subscriber, thank you so much. If you would like to kindly like and share this video, that'd be amazing. If you just happen to stumble across it, then this is a message for you. Just let me get warmed up again, if you so wish. But I have not been tapped into the collective energies for a very long time, so I don't even know what the fudge is going on. So this is going to be an interesting sort of message for everybody. So for those who are in my Patreon group, I bought some new cards while I was overseas as well. I've got the business oracle deck. So this deck I know is going to help me with those who come to me with more business related questions and stuff like that. I've also got the messages from your spirit guides. These were bought in Sedona. Little bad boys these are. I was pulling cards out for myself, and honestly I'm going, how true could these be? So I'm going to be pulling some of those, and I've got some light worker oracle cards as well. So these are 3 new decks. If you're over in my Patreon membership, I'm going to pull 3 cards out, and you get to intuitive choose which card and the message suits you best over in there. So they will be uploaded later today. And but for now, for the collective who are watching this video, I'm just going to tune to Spirit and let's just see what Spirit want to give us. So here we go. Woo, they wanted to jump out. So I'm going to thank Spirit for using all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer my beautiful community members, myself included, something they need for us to know to help us move forward. We are heading into a time where you're going to be asked to step outside your comfort zone. So I literally said to someone this morning, if nothing changes in life, nothing changes. So I don't know what this is going to be in relation to, because I've been on a solo journey for the last 2 to 3 weeks. And I know there are some aspects in my life where I'm going to have to step outside my comfort zone. One of those aspects I'll share with you now is I actually had a psychic reading while I was over in Sedona by this wonderful lady. Her name was Missy. She's not on social media, so I can't link you or anything like that. But if you want her details, I can send them to you. She was amazing. She used no tools, nothing. She's just a natural channel and medium and conduit and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, she told me that it's time for me to step outside my comfort zone and step into the art of teaching what I know, and also sound healing. So I wanted to show you. I bought myself an authentic handmade Navajo shaker. What do you do? So I'm going to be getting into sound healing and doing that sort of stuff myself, because I use sound healing to help shift energy. So I wanted to show you this is one of my little bad boys that I brought home with me. But for me to do that is I'm going to have to step outside my comfort zone, which is just doing what I normally do and spit out psychic insight and guidance for people. So we also got nothing is set in stone right now. So if you do feel like you're up in the air a little bit, 9 times out of 10, that's because you may have learned a big lesson of late, or you're holding yourself back or resisting change because you may be a bit scared or afraid of stepping outside your comfort zone. But it's really important to remember with this energy that's coming from these cards here, that energy shifts and changes all the time, and so will your life outcomes. So try not to feed the fear of what the next 3 to 6 months looks and feels like for you, because as I was pleasantly made aware of, is that things can change at any given point in time, and they do tend to lead you into the direction which is more so for your highest good, higher than you thought was even possible. So try not to put permanence on anything right now. The energy I'm getting here from this for the collective, you got to work through your fears, is that there's a massive change that's coming in. I'll get more in the tarot shortly. Do not put permanence on how life currently is for you, or because I get a feeling that most people are thinking there's no way out, or there's no solution. You need to know that there is a solution coming in for you, but it's going to take you a little bit more of facing the fear and doing it anyway, a little bit of YOLOing it, a Nike, you know, just do it kind of energy. You got to do something you haven't done so you can get something that you haven't got. That, and we've also got time to breathe out. So they just told me to tell you that now's not a good time to hold on to things that you cannot change. I need one more. Breath work could be very, very significant here as well. And try not to wait for the world to change to make you feel better or to get you your desired outcomes. Don't wait on anyone or anything outside of yourself at the moment. It's time to take a leap of faith into something. I really, really feel like that's coming in for each. Yeah, look, and then the other card that jumped out was it's time to release negativity. So a lot of you may be telling a bit of a negative story. I noticed that's something that I really picked up while I was over in USA, how quick and easy it was for me to identify those things that sort of weren't conducive to the feeling that I wanted when I got over there. It ended up being a completely different story when I got, it's a big story anyway. But at the end of the day, I caught myself sort of pointing out what was going wrong more so than everything that was actually going right. And by the time I landed yesterday, it was like, wow, that happened exactly how it was meant to. And I'm so grateful and so appreciative. So there is something about people being in a little bit of a hallway at the moment. It's like you've come out of an old chapter of your life. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I psychically see it coming into fruition for you, but we're kind of just banging ourselves up against the wall a little bit, trying to figure things out. So the quickest solution that I can give you, because you're going to start moving forward, it's time to tap into your passions. It's time to identify within yourself what sets your soul on fire. It's time to let anything that you deem as negative or not for your highest good, it's time to let it go. Could be old thought patterns, can be belief systems, it can be old habits, routines, can be comfort zones, you know, with the same people. You're doing the same thing, expecting a different result. That's not going to happen for you. So don't put permanence. If you're going through a really shit time right now, or anything like that, don't put permanence that life is shit and the world sucks and all those blanket statements that we tend to put on a lot of things, because there's smooth sailing coming. I literally jumped over. There's smooth sailing coming in for you guys. It's a really big time to once again take very good care of your emotional selves. And if you're resisting processing things emotionally, it's really important that you don't get into your head, or vice versa. If you're naturally in your head, maybe it's time to process the emotion, because I feel like it's either or. So you identify what that is for yourself right now. Are you trying to get out of your head and into your heart space a little bit more and start processing that emotion? Or are you a very emotional person and now it's time to start thinking a little bit more with your head and create a plan for yourself? But there's some level of newfound passion or desire that is trying to come in for you as a collective. This could be a different type of job. This can be new intimate connections. This is new hobbies, new lifestyles, things that you're really, really passionate about. I've got a feeling who I'm reading for today, it's something that you've been thinking of for quite a while. Now's the time to step outside of your comfort zone and do something different so you can start experiencing that in your real world. So it is going to take a leap of faith, especially out of this comfort zone. And if you're not ready to take that leap, because it's really important to remember that all the physical action that we take in this life should really come from an inspired place. It's the next best logical solution. 1010 on the camera, got that before as well. It's like if you know that you're going to the USA, I'll use my own real life example. You know you're going to the USA. My next best logical step back in that time was to do a live video trying out different American foods. And that was my next best logical step at that time. I still didn't know the who, what, when, and why, or how the hell I'm going to get there, but I just knew that I was. I placed my order with the universe. I stamped it as done. I released the permanence and the belief that I had to figure it all out and get in my head about it. And look, I just returned from over a 2-week holiday from there. So have a goal, set yourself a goal or set yourself an intention. And if you don't know what that is for yourself, tap into the feeling of how you want it to be, what you want to experience, because the symbology they're giving to me is that they want me to tell you that life is a book. You know, you got this book of life. A lot of you are either closing out an old chapter still, 1111, and you're just about to start a whole new chapter in your life, or you have just turned that page and you're starting a whole new life cycle. And sometimes that can be very disorientating and confusing and stuff as well, because what I find a lot as a coach and a mentor, you've got to turn your back on something. As a life and a mentor is that sometimes you get what you've been asking for, you get what you've been calling in, you receive it in your physical reality, and you're going to go, what the hell do I do with this now? I've been wanting this for so long. Could be a car, could be a house, could be a lover, could be a new job, it could be whatever it is. A lot of you possibly are receiving what it is that you've been calling in for yourself, and now you don't know what the hell to do with it. So I'm feeling the split down the middle, the contrast. All I can say is keep doing what's for your highest good. Do what feels best for you, and follow that emotional internal compass. It's guiding you right now. It really is. It's time to release negativity, turning your back to what no longer serves you, breath work, working through your fears. There's a big message here at the moment that if you are feeling stuck or stagnant in your life, maybe you need external help to help get you going. Whether this is, if you're in a mental prison, maybe you need a counselor or a psychologist or a psychiatrist or something outside of yourself to help you through the mental prison that you may have got going on for yourself right now. If it's the emotional prison, maybe seeking outside help to help you with your emotional side. Maybe you do just need a bit of an energy healing or some sort, talk therapy, sound healings, anything like that. I've got a feeling the collective that I'm reading for, you know you need something outside of yourself right now, and Spirit are encouraging you to go and get it, because there's a fresh new perspective that is wanting to be brought in for you. We can get it ourselves through meditation, through quietening our mind, through doing pleasant activities, through energetic movement, which is dancing and, not making a big hairy deal out of everything and circulating that energy. But if you're not into those type of practices, then maybe it's time to step outside yourself and maybe go to a retreat or go to a sound healing event or breath work or another modality outside of yourself. So I know that can be very daunting. When I got told, and it just resonated with me, I know this is my next best logical step, but it's something that I haven't done before. It can feel really daunting and overwhelming because a lot of other things come up with that. But that's what's being encouraged right now for everybody, because what you want you to, but at the moment we still have to fulfill those things that we need. So we did get the world here, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy, which is that closing out of a cycle. This is you receiving all the resources that you need, whether it's financial, emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, whatever it is that you need right now. It's definitely coming in for you. It's going to help you close out this chapter. But if your focus and your direction and your energy is constantly pointing towards the negativity, towards the fears, trying to work out the fears, the who, what, when, why, all that sort of stuff, putting permanence and blanket statements on things that are causing unnecessary resistance in your energy, that's what's stopping you from taking this forward movement here. I can tell you, I'll get one more on the psychic stuff, but I can tell you that a lot of you are closing out a cycle right now, so kudos to you. If you need that external help, that's what my Patreon channel's for. The link is down below. I help shift people's energy from where they currently are to where they want to be. If you want to go back into the past, maybe a past life regression therapist, anybody who deals in past life type of stuff, that may be your forte. It's not my place to judge, but I work from the modality of identifying your energy where it currently is and shifting it to where you want to be. So if you need help with that, please by all means doing it, because you're going to start receiving evidence of those things that you need coming in for you. Yeah, it's something that you're passionate about. Huge thing on relationships and co-creation. You know, you do end up, you're a product of your environment. It's really important to know that. And you are the sum of the people that you hang around. So some of you may have to take a step back at the moment and have a look at your friendship circles, have a look at your family circles, create lists of what's no longer serving you so you can replace it with things that are going to serve you. I know it's the reason why people resist this is because it's very confronting. It is very confronting. Because I got a feeling that who I'm reading for at the moment is resisting the confrontation. And not all confrontation, 1616 on the camera, not all confrontation has to be negative, you know? That's another topic on its own. So I do feel like a lot of people are feeding the fear at the moment that if they do this or do that or step into the next best logical step or do what they're passionate about or do whatever they feel is right for them, that there's going to be a dire consequence to that, you know? So that's something that really needs to be worked through. Otherwise, once again, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So work through that. I will help you over in our personal development playground over on Patreon. There's a $10 a month tier and there's a $15 a month tier. And I will be interacting with you over there. I'll be helping you with any questions that you have over there. Go check that out. If you want to be supported moving forward, you get extra content that I don't put on here. Messages from the dragons. We've got intimacy. Woo, intimacy. So I'm going to read this from the book and see what it says. Obviously, with all my readings, just take what fits and leave the rest. I think we do go. Yep, intimacy. Human. It's time to take accountability for the disharmony within your relationships. When one partner seeks emotional and physical intimacy while being unable to reciprocate, it creates an imbalanced dynamic that can lead to resentment, disappointment, and heartbreak. This mismatch in emotional and physical availability undermines trust and erodes the foundation of the relationship, hindering its growth and longevity. Why are you creating distance when you want closeness? It's crucial to address any barriers that prevent you from giving and receiving intimacy. Communicate openly, be empathetic, and be willing to work through this challenge together. It is what you need in order to heal and maintain your relationship. Remember, true intimacy thrives on mutual understanding, vulnerability, and reciprocity. So it's time to take responsibility and work towards building a relationship where both partners feel safe, seen, heard, fulfilled, and valued. So if you're not going through anything on a personal relationship, this card, because I'm reading for a collective, will also represent those with friendships or family connections, anybody that you have an actual relationship with. So the biggest thing that's been coming out as well that I've noticed is, and I'm going to do a post or something about this, is individuals who still expect or need something from people outside of themselves to make them feel better. It's really important that we need to identify that and try to get it from within ourselves first and foremost. All right, let's tap into the fairies. Yeah. Look, what's your thoughts? Your thoughts create your things. If I can help you, if you want to do it solo, like I'm self-taught, spirit-led, I do exactly what spirit guide me to do through these as well. You need to watch your thoughts. So your thoughts, your chronic, ongoing thoughts are what create your belief system. And it's what you believe in life is what you will experience. So if you believe that all people are shit and they're useless, or that bad things always happen to good people. Whatever your belief system is, that's what is being created in your reality right now. If you think that everyone's here on their own journey, what you wants you to, that money flows to you easily and effortlessly from multiple sources, that you can be, do, have whatever you set your mind to, that nobody else is responsible for your own happiness, that's an internal job, all those wonderful things, then so it is. And that's how it'll appear in your relationships. Obviously, there's a lot of relationship shit going on here, but that's how it'll be in your reality as well. So what's your thoughts? It's really important to use music for manifesting. Start circulating that energy. Start playing uplifting music. If you're feeling really down and depressed, or you've gone through a breakup, or the world just seems to be turning to shit for you, listen to music with really good hertz. Turn on music that's actually going to pump you up and get you going for the day. I've started this ritual with my son in the car, like going to school. Regardless of what's going on in his life or whatever, we make it a guaranteed 30-minute thing to listen to upbeat, encouraging music on the way to school, so his energy is prepared for when he gets to school. And the same with you, same on the way to work, listening to uplifting things. We also got friendship, so whether it's friendship, whether it's loving connections, whether it's, co-workers that you work with, no matter who it is. Maybe some of you, and I touched on this before I left, I'm pretty sure, but some of you may be at a time in your life where you have to start defining what friendship actually means to you, what that looks like, what that smells like. I just realized I was doing this. So we just said, relax your shoulders anyhow. So now maybe it's time to redefine what friendship means to you and start going towards that more so energetically through your thoughts and your feelings. But there is a definite good time to start aligning with like-minded people. There definitely is. And if you are stuck, we've got consultant expert in this deck as well. So if you feel really stuck and you can't get out of the loop that you're in, or out of the cycle that you're in, consult an expert. Get a reading done. Go to an energy healer. Go to your doctor. Go to a psychologist or a counselor. Your soul knows what it needs right now. If you're feeling really, really stuck, sit down with yourself just for a minute, 22 on the camera, and go, what is it that I need right now? What do I need? And follow the breadcrumbs from there. So, maybe you need to join my personal development playground, where you can be around people who are actually doing the energy work and knowing that you're never going to get it all done. And, if life was always rainbows and unicorns, then probably be pretty boring. So in the Divine Masters, who jumped out? We got light activation with Hathor. Acceleration, brilliance, stand in your light. So a lot of you are being encouraged and called to stand in your power right now. Start spreading light out to the world. If you want peace and unity and sanctuary and abundance and joy and prosperity and all that, and love and all that jazz, it's time to feed that in your life. It's time to be the person you wish to attract. It's time to be the person that you want to align with. It's time to be that professional in the job description that you want to be in. Third eye activations. Get into that. We got Lakshmi and Ganesh, prosperity vibration. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. It's wanting to come in for you, something that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about your life, whether you're passionate about your health and feeling better, whether you're passionate about your loving connections and your commitments and your family, whether you're passionate about earning more money and having that financial moolah in your bank account that gives you that freedom and flexibility and stability and security to help you move forward, you've got to activate that energy and that feeling. And then you fake it till you make it if you want to. But when we say more, live it like you have it already, this is what's happening at the moment. This is why a lot of people are stuck in the hallway, because it's so easy to look back at where we've been and blame people, places, things in our lives as to why we are how we are right now. It's time to say, I'm a sovereign being and I believe in the law of attraction. I believe that what I think and what I believe, I actually become. That is my reality right now. Study the law of attraction. Do breathwork events, get into different modalities, get the psychological help if you need, or the emotional help that you need to get you over the line right now. If that's what you need, consult an expert. Some of you do need a different perspective. You need more information. You need someone to understand you. You do need something to help you move forward, and that there's no weakness in that. It actually takes a very strong person to be vulnerable and go, I'm really stuck right now and I need help. And I need a higher perspective. I need a little bit of an encouragement or a little bit of an energetic push into a different direction because what I'm doing clearly isn't working. And I'm only manifesting more of the same. Help. That's what I feel like some of you are saying out there. You're going, help, how do I get out of this? You know, help yourself. Help yourself. Work out what it is that you need right now. Because as soon as you say, Spirit, I really need some love and encouragement and nurturing and stuff to help me get out of this shift that I'm going through and to break this cycle and stuff like that, boom, you'll find a card on the ground that says, I know, Danielle Psychology Services, or you will have a wonderful conversation with a random stranger, or something will come in for you that will help you shift out of the old, get out of this hallway and get into the new. But a lot of you have to step outside your comfort zone. It's like, how do you expect to go on dates with new people if you're staying at home all night, all day or all weekend on your own? You know, how do you expect to get fit and healthy if you're sitting on the lounge eating Tim Tams and thing? No judgment if you are, but you know, how do you expect to get rich and abundant if you don't shift your mindset? Some of you do need to do something to shift the energy of where you are, and you're gonna have to do a bit. It's gonna take a bit of discipline. A little bit of discipline. I'll get one more because I feel incomplete. Seem to always be working in odd numbers. This one jumped out. We got Metatron and Sandalphon. Sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, understanding lessons. There's a big thing with relationships here with the cups. Soulmate connections, friendships, family. But you've got to turn your back to the past and stop giving it so much airtime. Don't fuel the fire to the unwanted anymore. It's time to feed your soul with the wanted and get into the mindset of it, get into the belief system of it, and get into the feeling of it and follow that little internal nudge where it's trying to guide you right now, because it is guiding you. And if you do want help or support, obviously continue to watch this channel. Always happy to give back to my community and just to say thanks. And if you're over in my Patreon, we're going to extend off this. I will write you a script later and post it in there for you. I will also be drawing through each of these cards, which you get to choose from, just to get more perspective or more guidance or more help or whatever it is that you need. Take what you need and always leave the rest. And if you want to join, the link is down below. But if not, I will be back soon. I need a couple of days just to recalibrate, to really... Wow, honestly, USA, it blew my mind. It was not what I expected, but it was everything I needed. So, yeah. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you all so much. If you could kindly like and leave a comment or something underneath, that would really, really help me out. If not, I will be seeing you on the flip side. Have a wonderful week, you guys. I love you. Bye.